In a world ruled by data, where every message, every photo, and every app lives on servers owned by just a handful of corporations, a silent revolution is forming. It's not happening in Silicon Valley boardrooms or billion-dollar data centers. It's happening on the blockchain. A new kind of internet is emerging, one that doesn't depend on Google, Amazon, or Microsoft. An internet that runs on code instead of control. An internet that belongs to everyone. This is the story of the Internet Computer, a blockchain project with one radical mission: to replace the centralized cloud and rebuild the web from the ground up. This video is created for educational and informational purposes only. It does not promote or endorse any financial product, investment, or cryptocurrency. All information presented here is based on publicly available sources and independent analysis. Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own research before making any financial or technological decisions. Let's get started. In the world of technology, every few years a new idea emerges that promises to redefine how the internet works. Some fade quickly, while others slowly reshape the digital landscape. One such ambitious vision is the Internet Computer, a blockchain project that aims to transform how applications, data, and systems live on the internet. The Internet Computer, developed by the DFINITY Foundation, doesn't just want to improve existing blockchain technology, it wants to rebuild the internet itself. Instead of relying on centralized cloud servers owned by companies like Amazon, Google, or Microsoft, it proposes a fully decentralized web where applications run directly on the blockchain. The vision behind ICP. The idea was born from a question that's as old as the internet itself. What if the web could run autonomously without gatekeepers? The DFINITY Foundation, founded by computer scientist Dominic Williams, began this journey with a clear goal: to create a blockchain that's powerful enough to host any online service, from simple websites to full-scale social media platforms. Their mission was to expand blockchain beyond finance and into the very infrastructure of the web. At its core, the Internet Computer isn't just a cryptocurrency network. It's an attempt to replace traditional IT infrastructure. Instead of websites running on centralized servers, they would live inside a decentralized ecosystem where smart contracts, known here as canisters, manage code, data, and computation. How the Internet Computer works? To understand ICP, imagine combining the speed of the modern internet with the security and transparency of blockchain. The Internet Computer runs on a global network of independent data centers that host special nodes. These nodes combine to form subnets, and each subnet behaves like its own mini blockchain. Unlike typical blockchains such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, which handle transactions one by one, ICP's architecture allows multiple subnets to process computations in parallel, making it scalable to potentially millions of applications. One of its most revolutionary components is chain key technology. This cryptographic breakthrough enables the entire Internet Computer to operate under a single public key. In simpler terms, it allows the blockchain to run at internet speed, verify data instantly, and integrate with external systems without requiring heavy computational work from users. This system means that when you interact with an app hosted on the Internet Computer, your browser can directly communicate with the blockchain. No cloud provider, no intermediary, no database hosted elsewhere. The blockchain itself becomes the backend. Another key feature that sets the Internet Computer apart is its approach to governance. At the heart of the network is the Network Nervous System, NNS, a decentralized autonomous organization, DAO, that controls protocol upgrades, economics, and node management. Instead of decisions being made by a single company, they are made collectively by participants who stake ICP tokens in what's called neurons. Each neuron gives voting power proportional to the amount and duration of ICP locked inside it. This means that community members, developers, and investors all have a say in the evolution of the network. But governance doesn't stop there. The Internet Computer also introduced the Service Nervous System, SNS, a mechanism that lets individual decentralized apps, DApps, launch their own DAOs. This way, control over an app can gradually move from its creators to its users, creating a fully self-governing web ecosystem. For example, a social media app running on ICP could transfer ownership to its community through the SNS, turning users into stakeholders who vote on new features or policies. What makes ICP different from other blockchains? While Ethereum, Solana, and other platforms focus on smart contracts for financial or decentralized app use, The Internet computer aims to be the backbone of the open Internet. Most apps today still rely on centralized cloud storage for data or hosting, which means they're only partially decentralized. ICP tries to change that by providing a full-stack environment, front-end, back-end, and data storage, all running on-chain. That's why supporters call it the world computer or blockchain singularity, a single platform where any digital system can exist independently of big tech infrastructure. It also has unique features like reverse gas model. Instead of users paying transaction fees, developers fund their applications to cover operational costs. This makes the user experience smoother and more like traditional web apps. Web speed performance. Thanks to its architecture, ICP can process and finalize transactions in seconds. Direct integration with web browsers. Websites hosted on ICP can be accessed directly through URLs that point to the blockchain itself. Every revolutionary technology faces obstacles, and the Internet computer is no exception. After its launch in 2021, ICP experienced a major price crash. From being one of the most hyped projects in crypto history, once valued among the top 10 cryptocurrencies, it fell sharply within months. Critics accused it of being overhyped and misunderstood. Many also pointed out that while the technology was promising, the learning curve for developers was steep. Building on ICP requires new programming models, and adoption outside its dedicated community has been slow. There were also concerns about centralization during the early phase, since the DFINITY Foundation initially controlled many aspects of the network. However, over time, more subnets and independent node providers have joined, increasing decentralization. Despite these challenges, the project has continued to evolve steadily. Its technology remains one of the most advanced in the blockchain space, even if its mainstream recognition has faded compared to Bitcoin or Ethereum. Real-world applications and ecosystem growth. Beyond theory, the Internet computer is already home to hundreds of projects. From decentralized social networks to NFT marketplaces and gaming ecosystems, the platform continues to expand. Notable examples include OpenChat, a decentralized messaging app that runs entirely on-chain without relying on traditional servers. A social media platform similar to Reddit, powered completely by ICP smart contracts, ICDEX, a decentralized exchange that operates at web speed. Each of these demonstrates a core principle of ICP, complete decentralization from back-end to front-end, proving that blockchain can support real, scalable Internet applications. Why it matters. In today's digital world, most of our data lives in the hands of a few corporations. Every message, image, or transaction passes through centralized data centers that can be censored, shut down, or exploited. The Internet computer's vision challenges that model. It aims to give developers and users ownership over the digital world, where applications are open, data is user-controlled, and the Internet truly belongs to the people who use it. If successful, it could reduce dependence on cloud monopolies and spark a new era of open, community-driven computing. But if it fails, it might remain a fascinating experiment, a glimpse into what a decentralized web could have been. As of now, the Internet computer is steadily building its ecosystem, focusing on improving developer tools, attracting new projects, and expanding its governance model. Dominic Williams and the DFINITY Foundation continue to advocate for a vision where blockchain replaces cloud, creating a public Internet that's self-governing and unstoppable. The technology is complex, and the road is long. But the ambition is undeniable. The Internet computer represents one of the boldest attempts to reimagine how humanity builds and interacts with the digital world. It's not just another blockchain, it's a vision for the next generation of the Internet, one that belongs to everyone. All right, if you learned something new or enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future updates. The market moves fast, and we'll be here breaking it all down for you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.